Yo, ladies and gentlemen, it's I, the heelist of Bowers, the undisputed prince of the YWC, and I am back to talk about WWE, and of course we're going to predict WWE Fastlane live on the WWE Network on Peacock, by the way, so you guys get to get your Peacock and all that stuff, and get the whole thing, the whole shebang and all that kind of stuff. Sign for Peacock and all that stuff, so there you go. Fastlane, I'm looking forward to it. Should be a good show. Hasn't had the best build-up. In my opinion, this pay-per-view shouldn't exist because you have the road to WrestleMania. In my opinion, it should be Royal Rumble, Elimination Chamber, give a rest in March, and then WrestleMania in April. So that's how I think it should be, but whatever. We have a total of 5 matches on the card. And guarantee we're going to have a pre-show match because, as always, WWE's going to do this. And they're going to put a pre-show match on the second I get this upload. So let's get into it right now. Let's kick it off with Apollo Cruz going up against Big E for the Intercontinental Championship. This is going to be a very interesting match. The story's been good. I'm enjoying Apollo's gimmick. You know, he's the basically. I think he's trying to be T'Challa. Rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman, by the way. And they're trying to recreate. You know, he's from his Nigerian roots and all that kind of stuff. And he has these 2 guards in the back and whatever that this is and what they're trying to do. But it's kind of coming off a little bit interesting. You know, if you know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about. You know, racist. You know, whatever. Just a little bit. That's my opinion. But you know, not that much. I'm actually enjoying the gimmick and I'm enjoying where it's coming from. But, you know, that is what it is. He's actually finally come into his own. It's doing great, and I'm enjoying it from what it is. Big E's been a great champion. He's cut pretty good promos with his past. That's the thing about Big E, man. He cuts pretty good promos, in my opinion. People sleep on the guy. He's great. But going into this match, who do I have winning? For some reason, I have Big E retain the Intercontinental Championship for some reason. I think he's going to come out with the win, and Apollo's going to get his big moment at WrestleMania. I think that's where the title changes hands. But for right here, I think Big E will pick up the win. It's going to be a great match. I expect a lot from these two. And that's all I got for that match. Big E is going to pick up the win and retain the Intercontinental Championship. And we'll see what happens with that. Up next, let's talk about the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships, a.k.a. the sleeper match, the match that shouldn't exist. It's happening a second time for no reason at all. Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair teaming up again to go against Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler. Whoop-de-flipping-do, WWE. Whoop-de-flipping-do. They're trying to get some animosity between these two, and they're trying to make me believe that it's going to be a great storyline when the reality of the storyline's been trash and whatever. And I'm just not interested in what they're doing. Give me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Turn that off. Sorry. Something was up. But I'm back. I'm just not interested in what they're doing, man. They're trying. I know they're trying their best, but they just don't got me interested in what they're doing right now in the storyline. And that's it. Like, it's been trash. I don't think they deserve to make WrestleMania, but I'll talk about them when we get to WrestleMania itself. But I'm not interested in the storyline. I'm not interested in the match. The match can be great, but and then Reginald's involved. It's just so weird. So much potential and just thrown out the window. But that's what this company's known for sometimes. You know, people are saying, give it a break. We'll give it some time. Like, oh, God. I'll go into more detail when we get into WrestleMania. But I just don't care about this match. Reginald, of course, going to be involved, and he's going to do some shenanigans. This is where they're probably going to break down or whatever the heck they're going to do. Who cares? Who cares about this match? I don't care. The champs are retaining. Moving on. I don't care about this match whatsoever. And the champs, of course, I mean Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax. They're retaining. Who cares? Moving on. Drew McIntyre against Sheamus. This, in my opinion, should have been the number 1 contendership for the WWE Championship to decide who will face my boy, the almighty WWE Champion, Bobby Lashley, at WrestleMania. But instead, WWE decided to say, you know what? They already know that Bobby Lashley's facing Drew McIntyre, so why don't we just announce it on Raw? Which is what they did. So, not no problem with that. But still, this should be the number 1 contendership for the WWE title. That's just my opinion. But I think this will be a really good match. These guys had matched these last week, and it was a freaking brutal match. This should be a Street Fighter, something like Last Man Standing or something like that. There's no stipulation whatsoever in this match, but who cares? It's going to be a good match regardless. And of course, I pick Drew McIntyre to go over because he's not losing. There's no way he's losing. Not heading into WrestleMania to Bobby Lashley. And that's what I see happening. Drew McIntyre is going to beat Sheamus. An intergender match, Randy Orton against Alexa Bliss. This is going to be very interesting. I really have been enjoying the storyline. People are souring on it, say it needs to end or whatever because The Fiend hasn't shown up. Ladies and gentlemen, there's this thing called patience. And I understand people are really getting frustrated. Where's The Fiend? Blah, blah, blah. Oh, he's coming. He's coming on this show. And he's going to save Alexa Bliss. Come on, man. If you really think Randy Orton's going to go out there and Actually, it's Randy Orton. He can do what the heck he wants. I wouldn't be surprised if he actually has him go out there and do a little bit of damage at least. And he'll deliver an RKO here and there, whatever. Maybe he'll set up for the punt, and that's when the lights are going to start flickering and where the spooky music's going to play and the Fiend showing up. That's what I think is going to happen. And Alexa Bliss is going to win the match. Yes, this is an actual match that is happening. This is no shenanigans. I mean, though in WWE, like I said, they'll probably, make it somehow where, Orton doesn't really physically touch Alexa Bliss, even though he hit her with an RKO a few weeks ago, but whatever. I really am enjoying the storyline, and I do think Alexa Bliss is going to go over. The Fiend showing up, the Fiend's returning in this match, the Fiend's going to save Alexa Bliss, and we'll see where we go from there. Randy Orton and the Fiend pretty much will be official for WrestleMania after this, and I think it's going to be a good match at WrestleMania, wherever they choose, Firefly Funhouse match, or whatever they got. I do think it'll be a good match regardless, but with that being said, I'm going to go with Alexa Bliss to beat the Viper, Randy Orton. In our final match, we have Roman Reigns defending the Universal Championship against Daniel Bryan, and the winner of the match between Edge and Jey Uso, which is happening tonight, which, by the way, Edge will win. Edge is going to win tonight. Nobody's expecting Jey Uso to freaking beat Edge. And I think, of course, Edge will be the special enforcer in this match. It's been a fun storyline. Daniel Bryan's pretty much, crying and complaining. I kind of understand where he's coming from. He wants that one final run. He wants that one final run in the main event of WrestleMania. He wants that one final run to prove that he's on top. And he doesn't want Edge standing in his way. But here's the thing, Daniel. You didn't win the Royal Rumble. You didn't win the Royal Rumble. You lost at Fastlane. This is Fastlane. You lost at the Elimination Chamber to Roman Reigns, even though it kind of wasn't fair, but at the same time it was fair. And here you are complaining, saying you should be in the main event of WrestleMania. People are saying this is a repeat of what happened 2 years ago with Charlotte Flair and her being inserted into that match with Ronda Rousey and Becky Lynch at that WrestleMania. No, it's not. No, it's not, period, and it's true. But I'm going to enjoy this match. I'm a huge Daniel Bryan fan, but Daniel Bryan's not winning this match. Come on. Daniel Bryan's not winning the Universal Championship. There's no way in heck he's winning the Universal Championship. I do ever see Edge getting involved. Edge is going to screw them both over, probably after the match. Roman Reigns is going to win. I could see Edge screwing over Daniel Bryan because Daniel Bryan kneed him in the freaking face last week. So I see Edge getting involved, screwing Daniel Bryan over, and then he's going to spear them both out of the match. After, Roman Reigns will retain the Universal Championship. With that being said, Roman Reigns will walk out of Fastlane the Universal Champion. We don't know where WWE Champion is. Of course, he's booked for WrestleMania. That is Bobby Lashley. And we'll see what that happens with that going forward. Because people are asking, where's Bobby Lashley? He's not booked for Fastlane. Seriously. WWE Champion needs a break. With that being said, that's my predictions for Fastlane, man. There's really not much to talk about. We're going to have a lot more going forward with WrestleMania and TakeOver, man. TakeOver stacked as heck this year. Same with WrestleMania. It's going to be a great week. I can't wait to talk about it. But that being said, that is my all predictions for WWE Fastlane. If you enjoyed this video, I really hope you did. Too sweet, that like button down below. Subscribe videos like this one. Follow your boy on Twitter, Heel Balor, and Instagram, Heel Balor YT, and TikTok, by the way. I'm also on TikTok. And we just hit 200 followers on TikTok, so thank you for that. And I will see you all for the next video. Too sweet. Peace out. Have a great day. Stay optimistic and stay positive.